Hey guys, what's up? I am here to give you guys a recap on the new episode of Nanatsu no Taizai, Kamigami no Gekirin, or you could call it the Seven Deadly Sins, Wrath of the Gods on episode 8. This episode right here, it shows the backstory of who Gowther really is, of course, although we already know who Gowther is, obviously, but we get in more depth about who Gowther is, and they adapted the side story into this episode, which is really nice. So if anything else, let's just get this started. We have to it that the seven deadly sins are looking for Gowther, who ran away after seeing a heart object that belonged to him. And we see to it that Meliodas tells Bon about who created Gowther the doll, etc., and further talks about when the demon Gowther created him, he put him as a male body in a male body or something because the Demon King gave him the commandment of selflessness, and because of that commandment, it's really dangerous. Whoever has any desire or something will have their memories and emotions erased, and that is pretty dangerous and really bad because compared to the other commandments such as love and maybe piety and many other and possibly comparing to the other commandments, that one I may consider a little bit more dangerous because you have any desire, right? Guess what? You're going to have your emotions and memories wiped from existence. Talk about dangerous indeed. But what makes it even worse is that because Gowther the demon had that kind of commandment within him, the Demon King locked him away in the prison cells, which is really mean and pretty darn cold and cruel the way I'm looking at it. But aside from that, we see to it that Gowther the doll ends up going to a certain place that seems familiar to him, and he ends up having these strange electric flashbacks or something that he's trying to erase because it's really starting to bother him. But after that, we get into the backstory of what happened to Gowther as a doll. He would later on meet a girl named Nadja who looks a little familiar or similar to Veronica if you even look at it correctly. And we see too that Nadja actually met Gowther the doll underneath the castle and they end up bonding together. Eventually, Gowther would show Nadja what he truly is and what he's capable of in terms of magic and possibly disguising himself, you know? But what makes it more more sad in the end is that Gowther actually loved Nadja, but that's not another sad thing. It's because Nadja, she has this strange heart disease problem which can happen to a lot of people in the world, and later on, after spending whatever time she had left with Gowther, she will later on pass away. And the small details with Gowther hanging out with Nadja, like something becoming a character from a book that he disguises himself, riding on a horse, and then doing all kinds of things like that. But yeah, eventually Nadja had to pass away because we humans tend to die from certain diseases that we may not be able to have a chance to fight against. But thanks to modern improvement in terms of medicine here and there, we do have a chance. But at this time in fiction, not so much, even with magic powers of superhuman abilities. But okay, enough of me blabbing on, etc. Gowther tried to revive Nadja back by giving his own heart that he had and give it to Nadja, the one that died. But apparently that didn't work, and later on he is later on sentenced as the person because you had so much lust and you killed her, etc. You are sentenced to immolation. And that's when Gowther decided to erase his memories and heart because it was too painful for him to endure. I mean, he already lost his father Gowther, who created him, and then he lost Nadja. Obviously, it's gonna break him apart. And we go back to present time where Diane stopped him from erasing his own memory and tells him, you remembered something, don't you? What the heck are you trying to do? And Gowther's like, I'm trying to get rid of something that's bothering the heck out of me, okay? Don't interfere. Later on, he tries to attack Diane, but it doesn't work, and because of that, blah, 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 he ends up trying to run away, but King blocked him, and we see to it that Gowther tried to use Lost World on himself to erase everything, but apparently Diane stopped him, and Gowther's like, Gowther admits that he actually erased his memories very long ago and that he couldn't handle it, you know? And he ends up screaming in mental agony because of what he's remembering right now. And Merlin therefore finally understood why Gowther's so unstable, mentally unstable, is because like everything he's remembering right now, along with like whatchamacallit, with the actions that's trying to like go with his body, he's trying to reject it because it was too painful for him, and that's the reason why he's acting a little lustful or desirous to want to have a heart here and there, and it kind of gotten a little too much. And of course, Gowther wanted to be broken, and he does not want to remember these things. But Diane tells him otherwise. It may be hard now, but you got us by your side. Remember, Gowther, you do have a heart. Don't go giving up things that it's going to be painful because, you know, it's too much. But eventually, after Gowther gains acceptance here and there, he will later on regain his powers back to his to the extent, and of course, like because now he accepts his memories and his heart, he managed to get his original power back, which possibly makes him stronger than what he was before, which is really cool, and which is really cool. And everybody gets happy, go lucky, and gets ready for the next celebration with the 7 deadly sins. But you know, next episode is called Cursed Lovers, which is something that I'm really concerned about. I mean, like, I know the Nanatsu no Taizai has been going into a very fast rush pace here and there, but looks like to me, I think they're going way faster than before. And depending where they're gonna go off, it's gonna like tell a lot of things about what's been happening. And of course, a lot of details from the manga it's gonna be cut out, which is to my disappointment. But whatever. Anyways, this episode is just a backstory about Gowther and how he came to be. But I will tell you guys this, compared to the manga version comparing this to the manga version, this one was a little bit more implicit compared to the manga, and the manga was more explicit in terms of detail here and there. That much I can tell you for sure. I mean, like, I'll be sure to like give you guys maybe the link if you guys want to know about the side story in terms of the explicit detail. So until then, people, I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm Afazero. Have a good day. I'll see you guys next time. All right, peace out. Bye bye. Toot toot.